Hello and welcome back to a brand new Disney Heroes video, and we have a new character to look at, but I'm warning you now, he's pretty terrifying. Let's get into today's video. So let's start off by having a quick look. The trick or treat code has been extended. I'm pretty certain when I saw that yesterday it said 3 hours left, but there's nothing else exciting going on at the moment. So today I just want to focus on, that's ridiculous, 100,000 stamina, 15 quid. I just want to focus on the new characters. So we have Nightmare Before Christmas. Just look at his face. That is like the most terrifying thing. Sorry, it's not a Nightmare Before Christmas, but he's from the film. He's the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, he's got a Black Widow spider on him as well. I don't have words to describe this guy. He's the mayor from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, I have seen the Nightmare Before Christmas, but I'm not too sure on kind of much about it. But he looks even more terrifying in the actual thing. That's nightmare fuel. I'm so happy they've put him into the game. He's just ridiculous. Just look at him. Like, I'm scared. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm actually scared to use this character and come against him. So let's jump in and give him a review. So we have a brand new update coming out soon. And I like this. We finally bring in a refresh. I saw some people complaining about the Miguel refresh, but people were reckoning that they were bringing him in because they might be doing like a second one of his film or something like that. There's a very, very loose prediction because people were saying, well, it doesn't make any sense to put, and I agree because it's Halloween, so why put Miguel in? They should have reworked Jack Skellington or something, but that's not for this video. But yeah, so we've got some bug fixes and game improvements as well. We've got the refresh and we've got the mayor from the Nightmare Before Christmas. There he is. Oh, he's beautiful. I'm sorry, he's beautiful. Now I can put him in the titles of my videos for the next 7 videos. Oh no. So let's break down this character. Now he's got an absolute lank hat there, you can see. Fully endorsed. He just gets more creepy in each move. So fully endorsed. So it's a passive. The mayor's basic attack depends on his mood. Oh, I like these types of characters. So the mayor's basic attack depends on his mood. The mayor is happy when he has X% of more of his max HP. So for the sake of this review, let's just say 50%, because it probably will be. So if he's got 50% or more of his HP, he's happy. Of course, why wouldn't he be? Otherwise, he'll be worried. When the mayor is happy, he uses his megaphone to encourage the ally with the lowest percent of their max HP, healing them for an amount of HP. That's cool. So he is a support type character. So when he's got more than 50% health, he's happy and he heals the teammate with the lowest HP. I always like it when they target them on the lowest HP. It's pretty straightforward, but that means it's going to keep the one who's about to die from dying, which I think is a brilliant move for a support type character. And then we have healing them out of it. When the mayor is worried, so when he's under 50% of his max HP, he uses his megaphone to stress out the frontmost enemy, scaring them for a duration and dealing fantastic damage. Now, if I know this game, which I do, that's probably going to do like 20 billion damage or something stupid. So I'm excited. Active. This is when you push the button to activate his move. The mayor removes or disables from allies and provides them with an increase in movement and attack speed for a duration. So that's actually phenomenal because that would remove hex, silence, charms, slows, etc, etc. So that's really quite cool. And it increases their movement and attack speed for a duration. So again, you can have bolts spraying out like mad. After an ally has completed a number of basic attacks, their next one will heal them for a percent of their max HP and apply a random disable to enemies hit for a duration. Allies can only gain these benefits once per use of skill. So basically, use of skill, everybody speeds up. Then after a certain amount of attacks, they heal and stack on a disable. So that could be, again, silence, hex, charm. I mean, it could be a lot of things, but that is good. I quite like that. I think it's quite cool. It's a bit different. It's a bit fun, that move. And I can see that being extremely useful. So obviously I want to know what you guys think about each move, so do let me know in the comments down below what you think of each move, and do consider pushing that join button to come and help support the channel. So we've got Jolly and Horrible. Look at this one as well. they get weirder. They get weirder. Okay. It's like they put all the effort into this skill and then went, I can't bothered. When the mayor becomes worried, so when he's under a certain amount of HP, he scares and saps all enemies for a duration. That's brilliant. The frontmost enemy is hit and dealt fantastic damage, which ticks, so he basically gets fire. He burns. He gets his health being melted off of him. Again, that's pretty good. So that obviously ticks over as soon as he gets into that worried stage. They're going to use that, which is brilliant. Then we got scares and silence. If the mayor is happy, he waves cheerfully at all enemies, scaring and shattering them for a duration. If the mayor is worried, he screams at all the enemies. Enemies take normal damage while being silenced and sapped. So what I'm seeing at the moment is, although he's a support type character, he's really kind of etching more towards a control type character with healing. So I do think that's awesome, but my goodness, it just sounds overpowered at the moment. And then we got sounds the alarm. The mayor and allies heal 4% of their max HP per enemy he scares with his skills. The mayor and allies deal fantastic bonus damage, deal bonus fantastic damage with their basic attacks. So that's really good. All of his moves are scaring, so when he uses the alarm one, everyone's going to heal. So I think him with Lee would be fantastic. Then we got face switch. When the mayor is happy, his basic attack now heals an additional % of the hero's max HP and removes disables. When the mayor is worried, he gains attack speed and his basic attack now applies a random disable for a duration. Each enemy can be disabled this way once every X amount of seconds. The damage over time effect from Jolly and Horrible now additionally gets applied to the furthest enemy. So that just kind of, there's not much to go over there. That makes these skills up here make a little bit more sense, in my opinion. These all get a bit better, which is brilliant in my opinion. And we've got his battle badge. I don't ever really care about the battle badges too much. I think they're a little bit But yeah, we've got a cool battle badge increase there. So attack speed and movement speed is increased, which is fine. So Miguel's been reworked as well. I will go over this because I used to quite like Miguel. I'm not sure what position I got him in the end. But yeah, I used to like Miguel, so I'd never gotten them too high up, and I never even unlocked his red skill, so I'll just wait until the rework and we'll take a look. But let's have a look. So his main skill, Miguel's healing notes now target an enemy on the team who currently, I like that. I think that's brilliant, and that's a very logical rework. So you can basically keep the person with the lowest amount of health staying alive. So of their max HP and last the entire wave. So that means presumably that means it doesn't get disabled now when you use it. So that's what I'm curious about. When he's moving all his notes, his healing notes heal for X amount. So I'm curious to see now. Instead of doing base stat, Miguel puts healing notes above eyes. Each note heals them every second. So I'm curious to see if that has removed it, getting rid of it, and it just lasts for a wave. Sharpen. Miguel now applies a sharp note to the damage roll ally with the least amount of skill power, which lasts the entire wave. So what is sharpen? Sharpen. Miguel puts a sharp note above a random ally, granting them skill power. So that's cool. That's probably going to be the same with the energy buff. I really think he's a cool character, Miguel, by the way. Then we've got flatten. Miguel now applies a flat note to enemy with the least amount of HP, which lasts the entire wave. Let's have a look. Miguel puts a flat note over an enemy's head. Oh, that's the one, the stun one. I like that. That's cool. Increase allies' max HP per healing note with Crescendo. Now lasts the entire wave and no longer has a chance to fail. Brilliant. And then his discs got a bit of a rework as well. What disc am I using with him? I don't know if I ever used it. I did. Not really. I was using Jesse's one. Oh, the attack speed one. Yeah, that was it. So what's it doing with Jesse's one? Miguel and allies will gain basic damage, movement, and attack speed per note on them. Miguel and allies now. God, that's brilliant. Brilliant. So it's not like a stupid rework, but it is a very nice one, and it will certainly bring Miguel up. But the only problem in my opinion, is that Miguel's competing with characters like Lee for being... I understand Lee's not a healer, but Lee heals the entire team. Ariel heals the entire team. Joy's better than Miguel, you know. Kermit's probably a better version of Miguel as well. So, in my opinion, he's not quite got to the top tier yet. But yeah, I don't think he overtakes Joy, in my opinion. Joy is incredible. And I recommend everybody uses Joy in basically every mode, to be honest with you. She's really, really good. So yeah, Joy's phenomenal. And I'm still doing Joy's friendship discs at the moment. Actually, I haven't even decided which one I was going to work on yet. Oh, it's going to be that one, yeah. Each stack of answer also grants armor, and she starts with happiness. So that was going to be a fantastic one with Olaf. I just haven't gone through this yet because I need to work on Olaf a little bit. So I've got a few missions I need to do. So what else we got? Adjust the scale of Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore and Tigger so they appear to be smaller, more accurate size compared to other heroes. Awesome. Fix an issue where gadget invisibility from a Zozo skill could not be copied. Fine. New collection. And they've adjusted the heroes. I'm not going to go through all of those guys, but it's a very, very solid update. Let's see what people are saying. This is the most hilarious way to scare people. I got a laugh reading it. If the mayor is happy, you roast cheerfully all enemies, scaring them. I do like that. I'm putting a mayor on my team, so it's nice. A lot of people are saying... Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, there is it. The Coco events. Oh, it's based on the Day of the Dead. Okay, cool. So there's the update. We've got a new character and we've got a refresh on Miguel. I'm hyped for it. I think he's pretty terrifying. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what you think. But I think this update's a absolutely incredible one. And I would not want any of you legends to miss this. So do make sure you stay tuned. They haven't got a date yet. It probably will happen relatively soon. But smash that like and subscribe button, guys. And I will see all of you beauties in the next one.